Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Continuing in volume 2 of Riyad as-Saliheen, book number 16, the book of Dua, i.e. Supplication. Hadeeth number 1484. Narrated Anas radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to supplicate. O Allah, I seek refuge in you from leukoderma, insanity, leprosy, and evil diseases. Abi Dawood. Leukoderma is a disease which gives rise to the appearance of white spots on the skin of the body. Leprosy is a disease which renders one's organs invalid. Madness is a mental disorder. All these are very dangerous diseases. The Prophet ﷺ has sought Allah's protection against these and other diseases like paralysis, diabetes, facial paralysis, cancer, blindness, etc. May Allah save us from all such disease. Ameen. Narrated Abu Huraira radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to supplicate, O Allah, I seek refuge in you from hunger. Surely it is the worst companion. And I seek refuge in you from treachery. Surely it is a bad inter-trait. Abi Dawood. Narrated Ali radiyallahu anhu, a slave who had made a contract with his master to pay for his freedom, came to me and said, I am unable to fulfill my obligations, so help me. He said to him, shall I not teach you a supplication which Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught me? It will surely prove so effective that if you have a debt as large as a huge mountain, Allah will surely pay it for you. Say, O Allah, grant me of what you have made lawful, so that I may dispense with what you made unlawful, and enable me by your grace to dispense with all but you. At-Tirmidhi. It is important to recite this dua in order to seek Allah's help in paying one's debt and in avoiding to beg from the people. Narrated Imran bin Hussein radiyallahu anhuma that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught my father two statements to recite in his dua. These are, O Allah, inspire in me guidance and deliver me from the evils within myself. At-Tirmidhi. Guidance means the ability to do good deeds. It is an indication of the right course for every action. Deliver me from the evils within myself refer to the desires of the baser self, which ruins both the worldly and religious life. Narrated Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas bin Abdul Muttalib radiyallahu anhu, I asked Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam to teach me a supplication. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, beg Allah for safety from all evils in this world and in the hereafter. I waited for some days and then I went to him again and asked him, O Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, teach me to supplicate something from Allah. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to me, O Al-Abbas, the uncle of Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, beseech Allah to give you safety, al-afiyah, in this life and in the hereafter. At-Tirmidhi. The prayer for al-afiyah includes peace and safety of one's religion and one's welfare in this world as well as in the hereafter. This is also a very comprehensive prayer. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. This is the comments on three things here. Hadith which have been reported by Anas In the end of the hadith, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect him against all the worst kind of illness and sickness. He talked about certain illness, and after this, in general, he said, وَسَيِّدِ الْأَسْقَامِ وَسَيِّئ الْأَسْقَامِ, because there is some illness that is so bad than others. But in this point that we see that health is so great ni'mah, and that sometimes we didn't pay attention to it until we lose one of them or some of it. And as a result of this, we have to be grateful and thankful to Allah every day for making us healthy and be able to walk and go and come and carry our daily activity. And like you were saying, you don't know the value of the water until your well get dry. So we shouldn't have to wait until the well get dry. When you have some water, try utilize it in the proper way. Don't waste it. That means if Allah give you vision, Allah give you ability to hear, Allah give you the ability to use your tongue to express yourself, you need to use these things before it's too late. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had gives these tools to us for a purpose. With your tongue is to praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is to preach this deen, to give da'wah. With your hearing, so you can listen to the mu'idah and the class, the admonishment. So let's be grateful. We have a lot. We have a lot. Don't only count if I have $1 or I don't have $1. You have things more than $1, okay? Look to your sight, look to your hearing. Doesn't matter how much, thousands and thousands of dollars. If Allah take one of your eyes, how you going to go and spend everything that you have if you have it? Second comments about hadith which by Ali, that we should try really learn this. At least those who have problems of borrowing money or that they own people money, which is saying the greatness of this is say even if you have debt as big as a mountain, we could not imagine somebody borrows that such great amount of money. But let's assume, subhanallah, you have a dua. All what it takes a dua to learn, to memorize. Step number one, to believe it. Step number two, that you learn to say it. And if I'm really caring and concerning about giving the people their money back, which is something supposed to be each one of us concerned if he owns the people money. So step number one towards paying the people their money, get the hadith, record it, write it, okay? Saying, Allahumma kfini bihalalika an haramik. Oh Allah, suffice me with your lawful, and get involved in the haram, the forbidden, okay? وَاغْنِنِي بِفَضْلِكَ عَمَّنْ سِوَاكَ, and enrich me with your bounty than to be in need for people. So is even two sentences. اللهم اكفني بحلالك عن حرامك واغنني بفضلك عمن سواك. The last one that صلوا الله العافية. Okay, this is a general dua for everything, safety, security of this life and the hereafter. You will say what? Allahumma inni as'aluka al-afiyah. Allahumma inni as'aluka al-afiyah fi dunya wal akhirah. I want the afiyah in this life and in the hereafter. Like I said, that each one of you, if you want to turn to be a student of knowledge, you carry something like this, a small notebook. But mashallah, all of you with pad or iPad and iPhones and all kind of eyes, and you have something there. You understand that you can start to use these tools and this ni'mah of Allah and all these technologies that outside Muslims they need to start to use it. Okay, your phone, you grab it right away and you try to record these things, and you spend 5 minutes a day to learn such a dua, inshallah. If you're really concerned, it's not deen only making your salah. Okay, and this is, there is a lot in Islam more than making salah, and we should try to be concerned about learning these things. Should be grateful that we have a class, that we have a mosque, that we have books available, and we take advantage of these things, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah bless your day. Ameen. اللهم إنا نسألك العافية في الدنيا والآخرة. آمين.